Everyone, I'm Galidorn. Welcome to my first video from Raid Shadow Legends. I've decided to start my Raid content creator journey with the Ugir fusion and show my progress through it because even as free to play, I believe I can get this very interesting champion fairly easily. So why am I choosing Raid when there are already so many great Raid CCs out there? It's because I truly love this game and I've been 99.9% free to play since joining in 2020. I say that because I did buy the cheap version of the infamous first battle pass, but I've not spent a dime since. The free-to-play aspect has been covered so well by so many, I feel I can offer the perspective of a long-term casual player that makes up a large portion of Raid players. As you can see here, I've built up a lot of resources currently being put towards the Spider Tournament and the first Dungeon Divers event. I want to show that because of the amount of content made, by taking a patient approach of asset management, taking the long view of resource investment, pacing, and impulse control, a player can have an almost endless and continuous enjoyment from play. So at this point in the fusion, I've been hitting the Spider at level 20 regularly, using my accumulated energy refills and multi-battles. I've been saving most of my resources since completing the Emic fusion a few months ago, and that's the approach you have to take. Emic was actually my first fusion ever, mainly because I didn't believe I could ever do one. But since completing it without much trouble, I realized just how much you can mine from the game if you were patient. I held on to the majority of the resources that the game gifted me, or that I mined through tournaments, events, and just everyday gameplay. Finding a bit of time to log in every day, doing all the daily and advanced quests, is the most crucial. It doesn't really take that much time. The biggest key to enjoying a free-to-play casual experience in the game is to focus on long-term strategic goals and using day-to-day gameplay to add incrementally in reaching them. So right now my focus is, of course, Ugir. And I began with over 8,000 gems and about 49 million silver to go along with the refills and multi-battles. I'm confident this is enough reserve to see me through everything I have to do. I'll be approaching everything very tactfully as I go through, and not expect anything needlessly, no matter what temptations the game will throw at me during the event. And you'll see here that not only I've been free to play for going on 4 years, but essentially I've been doing it without a clan. Initially, when I joined Hyena, it was a small clan. There were a few members, and the clan leader at the time was fairly advanced. However, people started to drop off, started to become inactive, and he left for bigger, better things, I guess, because I was really the only active player besides him. And then one day I sign in and find out that he had gone, and all of a sudden I've been promoted to clan leader. So I eventually had to remove everybody else because they had essentially stopped signing into the game. And then I brought on my young son and created an account for him. And initially he came on, he played a little bit, but he kind of lost interest, but he comes back every now and then. And I use this as an alt now, and I keep up the clan quests. So I go in and every week I do some basic clan quests on his account to keep up the clan quest progress. And we're level 7 now, want to be moved along. And I'm not going to abandon him in case one day he'd like to come back to the game. So I want to keep this clan for him. Having said that, if you would like to join the clan, it's Hyena, Hyna. Lots of room in here, and there's no expectations from anyone who joins. Very low pressure. Just like to start doing some of the CVC Hydra Clash stuff. It just goes to show you that how far you can progress as free to play and on your own. So as we see here, priority time will be for Spider, completely overlapping with Dungeon Divers, which I'm glad they set it this way to start to help us maximize resource management. I think because the Dungeon Divers is the more massive resource draw, a lot of my refills have been given over to these 2 starting events. That's why I'm counting on my large gem reserve to finish the week. On my next video, I'm going to show my Summon Rush, which is the only Champion Collector event this time around. I know a lot of people are mad about that, but as you will see, it actually works out well for me in this instance. The thing I really need to manage is my multi-battle buff. I'm trying to save the majority of those for the last Dungeon Divers along with the Dragon and Fire Knight. So guys, wish me luck, and it's my intent once this fusion is done, to make videos delving in more detail on my overall approach and philosophy with this game, to help those of you who are more free to play or low spend casual, to unlock the true potential of enjoyment and Raid. Many thanks for your view, and a like and a subscribe would be amazing. Cheers!